This AI automation makes social media videos that turn followers into buyers. It uses the PST formula that's responsible for billions of sales online, selling anything from $10 products to $10,000 services. But making these videos would cost you many hours or thousands of dollars. This automation makes these PST videos for as little as $1 using the world's best AI video generator model called Seedance that even beat Google's View 3 while being up to 20 times cheaper. Just type a quick message. The AI system creates 3 scenes with the customer problem.
You're stuck in a cubicle, constantly drained and yearning for a new opportunity that excites and fulfills.
Your solution.
Embrace AI for your roadmap to independence. Start by diving into free online courses that teach you how to leverage technology.
Their transformation.
With AI as your partner, you've transformed ideas into a thriving enterprise.
And then posts the videos to TikTok, YouTube Shorts, and Instagram Reels, or any platform you want. Today I'll show you step by step how to build this AI-powered video automation, even if you've never built something like that before. If you want to get this AI system running instantly, you can grab my pre-built templates. It's available inside my AI agents and automations template subscription, where you get a growing library of ready-to-use automations and AI agents. Stick around till the end because I'll break down exactly how much running this automation costs you. You can get free access to the setup document we will be using that contains all the links and resources we need to copy and paste into our AI system.
You just click on the first link below this video. Then you just enter your name and your best email. Check this box, click on Get Access. Then you will be presented with a special offer to get that growing library of AI agent automations for a discount while your setup resources were sent to your inbox. It could take a few minutes for the email to appear. Now make sure to also check your promotions tab or spam folder, then drag it to primary, click on yes to receive future messages, and then you can open that, and here you find your download resources with the setup document and all other resources for any other video I ever published. And there you just go to the corresponding video and then click on that, and then here is your document.
The first step is to set up an account on the platform called n8n, where we will build this automation. You can sign up for a free trial by clicking this button. Then you will be directed to this dashboard, and here you click on Create a Workflow. Now here we can start adding different tools together to create an automated process. And I've already prepared this a little bit for you, so you have a clear picture of the different parts we're building for this automation. And we will start at the top. And the first thing we always need in an automation is a trigger. It's the switch that turns it on and that starts it. It starts the entire automation. And here in this case, we add a node. A node is like a module here. And then what we want to use is Telegram. It's a messaging app. And we will use this just as a user interface to exchange information to this automation, to tell it what type of video we want to generate. So first you need to click on Create New Credential. And then what you need is a Telegram account. If you don't already have the Telegram app, you can download it here to your phone and to your computer. And once you've done this and follow the registration process and it's complete, then you can use it on your computer. And then I will just open it. And here, once you have Telegram open, what you want to do is you want to search for bot father. That's where you manage all your Telegram bots. And here you just click on Start. And here we click on New Bot. And then we need to give it a name. I just call it Demo 27.6 Video Automation. I just call it like this. And then we need to do this again, the same name, but just with the word spot. And now we have the token. So just click on that, and then it will be copied. And then you can paste this in here and click Save. And there we already have it. Our first module. Now I've already clicked on Execute. And then I could already type something. So I will click on this link, and this will open my bot. When I click on Start, it will send this information. And once there is a green check mark, then this indicates that it has sent data or the text to this. So that's what it sent. So this is good. It works. So this is just a module. And here you always see the output on the right side. On the left side, then you also see the input from other modules. which is going to be more clearer in the next step. So let's click on save. Now the way this automation works, we type in what type of video we want and also what should be the voiceover, like the content or the topic of the video. So I could say a blonde guy sitting in a cubicle looking tired. And this would be the first part. This is the video I want. And then I want to define, okay, what should be the topic? So it could say a quick tip about making money with AI and starting a business while working at your shop. And when I submit this message arrives here. And now I have two parts of the message. One, this will generate my video. And the two, this will generate the voiceover and the topic of my video. So what I need to do now, I need to separate those two parts. And I will use what they call code. Here I can create a custom function. And I didn't code it myself, but I just ask Claude or ChatGPT to do it for me. Tell it exactly what I need. So just split up this text into two parts, separating it by the comma. So here I will just have, the function is called split. And now you see on the left side is the input. So that's the input for this function. And when I click on execute step, this is the output. You see, it gives me the video prompt and it gives me the caption idea, like the content of the video, what it should be spoken, what should be the voiceover. And that's all it needs to do. And now I have all the information I need to generate the scenes, the scripts for my videos. And I want to have 3 scenes. And this is generated by an AI model. I will just use AI agent here. And he will say define below. And what we have, there's an input message. This is just what the AI agent module will receive. And it will just receive, this is the video prompt. And here we have the voiceover prompt. And then we just drag this in here. So you can drag those values in here. Just make sure they are in the correct spot here. And here the voiceover prompt. That's this here. I actually call it topic. And now what I need to do, I need to add something. And that's the system message. This is where we tell, okay, what should it do with this information? And what is the output I need? And I've already prepared this for you. So here, this is my system instructions, because what I want is a specific type of video with 3 scenes. And each scene has like a prompt for the video that needs to be generated. So here you see, this is how you usually structure such system instructions. First, you give it a role, and then you give it the description of the task in different steps. Your job is to take the short input from a user and create 3 9-second video scenes to tell a complete story. A voiceover script for each scene based on the user's voiceover topic. The user will provide video prompt, this is what we have defined, right, in the user prompt, and a voiceover topic. And then it will generate those 3 scenes. Now, what should be the structure of these 3 scenes, right? And a few more abilities or definitions for the AI video generator we're using called Seedance, which we'll set up in the next few steps. And so on, a few definitions like Seedance is like an Asian AI model. And if you don't define what type of people you want, it will generate Asian looking people. So that's why I've defined it for me. European looking must be defined whenever they use a person in it. We have, okay, what's good, what's bad. Voiceover requirements, it should be 9 seconds long and 25 words and so on. So you can read it through on yourself, but this basically, and I also give it a few examples of what it should look like, the output, and there are a few rules. And then once this is defined, I can't trigger it yet because I still need to attach a model. So that's the AI model I need to attach it to. And in this case, I will just use OpenAI. And there you need to create an OpenAI account. So let's go to the top. It's this here, platform.openai.com. You can sign up for an account here. And then you go to settings. Here you need to add a few credits here, but using this OpenAI is very cheap in our process. So just add $5 and this is more than enough to run our automation a few times. And then let's go back. And then here we need to put in our API key, and we will generate this by going to API keys, create a new secret key, give it a name. Just give it the current date, create the key, copy the key, paste this in here, click save. I want to select GPT, not ChatGPT, but GPT 4.0. Now we have this AI model. Now you could also add a memory, so simple memory if you wanted to. Then it could basically remember your previous conversation. So if you build an AI model or an automation or an agent, this is how you would set it up. In this case, we don't really need this. I'm just going to set it up to show you how it would be done. So then you would say, okay, it can basically remember here 50 interactions. So you could ask it things it has done before and so on. But we would not need this. So, but I've just set it up so to show you how it is. Now you could also add a tool to the AI agent to give it access to access tools to complete certain tasks. We don't use it because we are more building an automation. We don't need the AI agent abilities, but what we do need here is first, we need to run it because now I can run it. So now I have the AI model attached and you will see it's working now. And now it should create me those 3 scenes for my specific video prompt. And you see here, this is the 3 scenes it generated, each scene with a voiceover, but now I want to separate this again. So I need another function like this. Just click on duplicate. And we just call it, first open it. Let's go scroll here. Here's the get scenes function. I've also created this using Claude. So get scenes. And when I run this input from the AI agent, right, that will return into those 3 scenes. As you see here, scene 1, voice 1, scene 2, voice 2, scene 3, voice 3. And that's exactly what I need because now I can, each scene here, this is a video prompt that will be turned into a video, and each voice, this is going to be into a voice generation model that will generate the voiceover for us. That's why I need to separate them. Before we generate the actual video, what we also want to do, we add another function because I want that each video has a unique ID, so I could identify it if I wanted to or if I need this. So let's go double click that. So it should just generate a random string of characters, which is going to be my video ID, because I will store this then along with the video in a Google Sheet database. So let's just copy that code in here, and it will just generate this unique string here, and this is going to be my video ID. And now we can continue with generating the actual video for each different scene. And to do this, first we need a video model. And I've already mentioned at the beginning, we're going to use a video model called Seedance. And we find it here under Explore, so Replicate. That's a platform where you can access different AI models just from one platform. It's like an app store where you can buy different. And here you see Seedance Pro, right? That's the model. And there is also a light version that's a little bit cheaper. So this is what I've started with to test the video prompts and the abilities and my workflow because it's cheaper. I even used a low resolution. Next, we will add the video generator module. And we use a tool I already mentioned at the beginning called Seedance 1.0 that can generate these videos for us. Now to use it, we need to go here to the top and click on this link, replicate.com. And this is a website that allows you to access different models. So if I click on Explore All, you can access all types of models from just one platform. So you don't need to sign up to all of these different platforms. Some of them don't even offer a specific API to you that you can quickly sign up. And here I will just need to sign up for a free account, and then I can go to account settings. I add my billing information. Here. I could set a spending limit to be sure, like when should it stop using the API, so I can have some control over how much I'm spending, but you will find a total cost breakdown at the end of the video. So for now, what you need to do, you click on Explore, right? You go to Video Models, and there you find Seedance. This is the Pro version, and there's also a Lite version. They have two different versions. So one is just cheaper, and one is just costs more. So this is a little bit better for dynamic movements. It's more accurate. And this is a little bit cheaper. It costs around half of it per second of video. And you find the total cost breakdown at the end of the video. And there you can play around. You can test first before you put this in your automation, like which do you want to use. So I've tested it out, and I found for me this Lite version is enough for my video automation. And here you have different settings, durations, and even the resolution. You can check it out, test it out, and then you can set it up. So we will just continue here. And how we get this in our workflow is by using an HTTP request node. And then here we switch to post. We use request nodes whenever there is no direct integration. You see with Telegram, we have this Telegram node here that we could directly use. But Seedance doesn't have that with n8n. So we call it generate scene 1. And this must be post. And there we have a URL. Now you could get this URL here by going to APIs. And then you go to HTTP. And here you have the URL. This is what I want. So I can get this from here. Paste it in here. Then I need to click on send headers. I need to add parameters. Now I need two types of information. And so you could also get this from here, but I've already prepared this in the document. So let's just take it from there. Let's scroll to the generate scenes. So here the first is authorization. So that's this one. There we need our API key here, which we will add in the next step. And then we have content type and application JSON. So the API key, let's go back in here. You see this is the API key actually. So I click on view it, and this is the key. Copy that, paste this here next to Bira. Make sure there is a space between. And then let's scroll down. Here I need to click on send body. And there I need to select using JSON. And this way we add this piece of code that will generate the video for us for our first scene. Switch this to expression. Make sure this is green. If for whatever reason it's not green, just delete this and you can directly grab it from here. So this is scene 1, the video prompt for scene 1. There you have also those different settings: duration, resolution, aspect ratio. So this is the vertical format for Reels, Shorts, TikToks. And with that, we can already click on execute step. Now this video will be submitted, but it can take up to like 70 seconds until it's done. So we add a wait node for 70 seconds. So 70 seconds, 70 seconds. And we can already trigger that. And in the meantime, we need to set up another node to retrieve. Okay, I don't want to deactivate it. To retrieve this information here, the video URL. Then this is get scene. Get scene 1. Then this is get. The URL is a different one. Now here at the bottom, I need to deactivate send body. And then here I need to wait. Now it has run. And now I can match. This is the URL. Here it needs to be get. And now when I click it, it should give me the final video. And now this is the video I have gotten. A person looking tired. That's just what I wanted in the first scene. Now I need 2 more scenes. And to grab those, let's move this a little bit down here, because I need to select those 3 nodes. Then I click on duplicate, connect them, and do this one more time. Yeah. Now I need to just rename this. This is scene number 2. Scroll to the bottom here because I need to change the scene. This is scene number 2. So I need to go to get scenes. This is scene 2. Actually should be number 2. Okay, I can't rename this to 2 because this is already 2. So let's rename this to 3. Then I can rename this to 2. Now I can trigger execute step. We have the same process, the wait node and then the get scene node. So we can already click on execute. We have to wait 70 seconds. In the meantime, I can rename these. Get scene number 3. I need to rename this to get scene number 2. And this is scene number 3. Click save. What we also can do is we can pin down these values here, because that way when we change different nodes and we add nodes, sometimes the entire thing can be triggered again. And to avoid to paying again for the API cost to generate the video in our test process, we pin the data. So we pin every API call, for example, this, and then we can here get the scene. Now it's gotten me the scene of my second part. Okay, yeah. It's not perfect, but it could work for social media. So get scene number 2, then generate scene number 3. And then we need the next scene here. This is here, scene number 3. Trigger that. And then go here, execute step to get the final scene. Now we can already continue with the building process. So first let's also pin down this here. Because what we now want, we want to combine those 3 scenes into one video. And we do this by using another tool that I have gotten from Replicate. So here I can search, and I searched for merge videos. And I found this tool, Video Merge, which can combine different videos into one. And that's what we have here. I will just duplicate this node here. And then here this, copy that. And here we need post. The URL is this. Authorization and all the other stuff stays the same. Send body using JSON. And there we use this piece of code. So we need to check, okay. It's all red because we need to execute it first. So that's called merge scenes. Connect this. Let's check the scene number 3. Okay. Does this work? Good. Now we combine this. Let's go to the merge scenes. And now let's see if everything is green. Yes, you see all the 3 videos. They were green. And now if I click, it will again start the process. Now we have to wait for like 20 seconds. So another wait node. 20 seconds. Trigger that. And then we just need the same model like this. Just get video, get merged video. Now if we click on execute step, let's see, this is the output. Now this should be 30 seconds long with those 3 scenes. Good. Let's go back. Next we want to create the voiceover for this video. So we use another HTTP request node. Let's go to the top first, because we use a very good voice generation model called 11 Labs. So the most realistic voice platform. You can sign up for a free account. Then here you go to voices. And there you can check out a few voices and find the one you like. And then you can listen to them. And once you have a voice, then you can basically first, we need to set it up, and then you will connect this voice that you have selected. So here we have create voice node. See, we need voice ID, this URL first. So also we need post here. Now we have the voice ID, and this is where you get from going to your voice and then copy that voice ID. You could even use your own voice. So you could create a voice or clone a voice, and then you also get the voice ID, and you can put in the voice ID here. What else do we need? We need API key. Okay, so basically headers. And we need to paste this in, and here comes your API key from 11 Labs. You go to your account here, API keys. And then you click on create a key. Well, I will select unlimited here. Create key, copy the key. Paste the key in here. Select send body using JSON. We also need actually to add this here into the header part. So let's go to the header, add a parameter. This and this. Now we can add the JSON that generates the voice for us. So here, copy that. Now what we have here, we have those different voiceovers that we have gotten from get scenes. So each, you see here, voice 1, just added all of them into this. So this is the entire voiceover script that is generated for us for those different scenes. And then we have just create voice. And then I click on execute step. There I don't need a wait node. It will directly wait until the voice is generated and give me the output directly, as you see here. Now I see that it's like 33 seconds long, a little bit longer than my video, which is just 30 seconds, but that's good, that's fine. You could modify it because the length is basically determined by the character length. So here I set a 9-second video, right? So you could say, okay, 8-second video until you get around 30 seconds of voiceover. But for me, that's enough. That's good enough for me. Next, I need a node to get a direct link to the file, because for now, this is like, we don't have a link here, right? As you see, we are not getting a link. So we need to upload it to a cloud storage platform using another HTTP request node. Call it upload voice. Switch this to post. you use a platform called Cloudinary. So here, Cloudinary, you can sign up for a free account. Now, once you're signed in, let's first go back here. What we need, okay, we have this URL here first. Goes in there, and there we need your Cloudinary ID. And this is what you get from here. I just replaced it with that. Then here, click on Send Body. And on the authentication, you go generic credential type. You select basic auth, and then you click on Create New Credential. Here we need user and password. And you get this by Cloudinary going to Settings. Go to API keys. And there we have the API key. That's what we put under user. And then we have the secret. Now, if you click on it, you will need to enter a confirmation code that is sent to your email that you use to sign up with Cloudinary. Click approve, and then you can copy the secret. Paste it in here, click on save. And that's it. Now we need send body. And then select send body. And here we need form data. And this must be binary file. Now the name is data. And the input field name is file. And we need to add another parameter, form data. And here we need upload preset. So here you just click on upload, still under settings, and create upload preset. Can be any name. And it's important that this is unsigned. And then click on save. And then we have it here. Copy that, paste it in here. And then if you click on execute step, okay, we get an error because I've mixed these up. Data comes here, file comes here. Click again. And there you see now we have the audio file, right? As a URL. Perfect. Drag it here. Click save. Next, we want to combine our video file with the voiceover file. And we use a tool that allows us to edit videos in an automated way. And that's called JSON to video. So here you can sign up for a free account to get a test account. However, with a free account, your videos that you generate will have watermarks. And to remove the watermarks, you need to go to credits and top up with credits. But again, you find the total cost breakdown at the end of the video. And using this is actually also very cheap to create and use for our videos. So what we need to do first, let's actually go to my document. First, we need the credential here. So let's go in here, add another HTTP request node. Let's just call it video plus voice. The URL, well, we already have this from the bottom. We will skip this. We will add this at the next part. Generic credential type. And select custom auth. And there you click on create new credential. And then we just grab this part here. Now all you need to do is insert your API key from JSON to video. You get this from API keys. Copy that key. Place it in here. Click save. Now we need the URL. And now let's go scroll down. Where do we have it? This one. This is the URL we need. We also need to switch this to post. Now here we need to click on send body using JSON. And this is our command to generate our video, to add the video and the voice together. You see here, okay, just make sure this is green. This comes from the merged video file, so the video with the combined scenes, and here is the audio file from the upload voice node. And when I click on it, okay, now it's submitted. We also need to wait again for 30 seconds, so another wait node. Let's make it 30 seconds. Click execute step. And then we add another node. Just duplicate this, because now we need to get the video. Get video. we can switch off the body, but we need to change out the URL here. So with this one, because now we need to put in the project ID, which is this. So drag it in here. Make sure there's no space, and then click on execute step. Okay, now we need to actually switch this to get. Click execute step. And now here you see this is the video with the voice. Great, so let's go back, click on save. Next we will add music to this video. And before we can do this, we need to define what type of music should be generated for this. So actually before I continue, I also want to pin down a few of these API calls so they're not triggered again. Okay, I cannot do it here, upload voice, this one. And now I click on here and another, I will just add an OpenAI module here, messenger model. This is the same OpenAI account you've already connected. I choose the model. I would use GPT-4o here. Here comes the message. Already prepared. This is the music prompt that should be based on the topic or related to the topic of the video. So this is just the video prompt that I put in, that I use to guide the type of music it should generate. So call it music prompt. Let's see what it comes up with for my scene. Mellow music with an offbeat ambience behind dominant soft piano and gentle percussion. Okay, you could modify this, right, based on what type of music you want to use, but for me this is good enough. Now how do we actually turn this into music? Well, we use, again, replicate, because they also have a music model. And it's this one, music gen FN200E. This just turns any prompt into a music. And there, so we will just grab another one of these here. Put it in here. Only a few things we need to change. Let's unpin this. Let's go here. What do we need? Okay, this is this one, what we need. Okay, it's already in there. It's the same, you see. So this is generate music. Headers and authorization will stay the same. The only thing we need to add is this one here at the bottom. So make this larger, remove that, add this. Okay, now we need to use the prompt, and this comes from here. Generate the music prompt. Duration 30 seconds because that's the length of my video. Let's go back, click execute. Okay, now I also need to wait, so about 40 seconds before the video is created. So that's 40, execute step. And then we can just get the music by using one of these nodes. Let's get music. Now it's finished. Click on execute step. See if the music file is done. Yes. Looks like it is. Yeah, music is created. Great. Let's also pin down this. Next, we are already at the final steps of all the elements we need. Now we have the music. What we also need, I want to add a title to the top of the video, like a text overlay, so it's more compelling for people to click and watch. But first I need to create the text, so I'll also use an OpenAI to do this. Let's click on duplicate. Let's drag it in here. Open that. The only thing I need to change is the name. This is my hook maker. Like makes a compelling hook. And here just use this prompt. Just use this prompt here. Paste it in here. Now here I use the entire video scenes as the input to inform it, okay, what it should create a hook. Now it should be a rather short piece of text, right? So because it needs to fit on the top of a video. For example, this unlock extra income is just 1 hour a day. And this is defined here, a few rules, right? What it should do. You could modify this if you want to change it. For me, that's good enough. Now we can already, let's click on save. And let's also pin this here. Also pin that. Now we can combine it to the final video. So only thing we need to do, we need to add the voice, the music, and this hook text title into one final video. And we do this by using another JSON to video node. So we have this one. Let's duplicate this because we only need to change out the code. So let's connect this here, unpin it. So generate final video. Let's go here. Say this is the same. Yeah. The only thing we need to change is this. So we use this piece of code here. I'll explain to you what the different parts do, so you have a little bit of understanding, so you can modify it. So first, this is the URL. That's the video that was merged, so we need to find it. So where do we have the merged video? Get merged video. Actually, not that one, because we already added the video and the voice, right? So we need it from here. Video and voice. So it's this one. And then what it will do, this is the title that comes from the hook maker. And here is like the styling of it. You can modify this any way you want. Then we have subtitles. This is the subtitles generated for our voiceover script. And then we have the music track that's also added. And that's it. Click on execute step. Okay, everything looks good. Now we can get, first we actually need to wait again. This can take like 30 seconds. I think, let's make it 35 to be safe before the video is processed. And then I just add this get node, duplicate this. Drag it here. Then this should give me the final video. Let's also pin this down. Okay, just run. 35 seconds. Let's check. Is the video done? Looks like it. So let's click on it. Here you see, this is the hook text, the subtitle. You hear the voice and the background music. So the video is done. And let's go back, because what we also want is a compelling caption text that is published along with the video to motivate people to comment below a video so we can engage with them and move them to the next step in the selling process. And we use just another of these. Duplicate. This is my caption text, caption generator. Connected now. Caption maker. And I also have already a prompt designed that does this for us. So here's the caption prompt. Write the social media caption. And let's put this in here. See if it's all green. Yes, this is again all the different scenes of my video. Okay, I need to unpin it first. Okay. It generates a quick caption also with some sort of instructions to engage, comment this keyword, and then you get this resource, right? That's good. See how we collect leads. And now we need to save all of these information we have generated for the video to a database. And we will simply use a Google Sheet. So search for sheet. Let's try again. Google Sheet. Append row in sheet. And then you need to connect a Google account. But before you do this, let's go to my document here to the top, because here I have a template for you prepared. We already have created those different columns you need, so just click make a copy. I'll just rename this to the current date. Okay, it's not where I wanted to add it. I wanted to add this here, so rename this. Now we need to save these informations here. So I need to sign in with Google and then connect to the same account where this Google Sheet is in. So sign in with Google. Signing to this account. Continue. Looks good. And now we should find this sheet, as you see here. Now we need to select videos. Now it's going to find me all the columns. Now we're just going to match them. Video ID, the ID of the video. Now the video prompts. Well, the video prompts, that's just, where do we have it? From get scenes, so that's just video prompt, right? For scene 1. Actually, I could just use the output from the voice, from the AI agent node here. That gives me all the prompts. The hook text, the title text, we have it here. Actually, this was not what I wanted. Let's open it again. Okay, we were the hook text. Hook text here. This caption maker here. The final URL of the video. Well, that's actually this one. Well, publishing date is optional. You could add this if you wanted to, right? After it was published, save the publishing date. So we could do this, but first we want to have save info. And now we can already continue to the publishing of the video. And to automatically publish, I use Potato because you pay only once and you can publish an unlimited amount of posts per month. So they don't limit you. So you only pay once. You can start a free trial and you see you have unlimited publishing, right? So that's really good. And you can also use it for other things, but for my automation, this is what I want to use. So sign up for a free account. And then I can connect it. First, let's go to settings. Now here in settings, you need to connect all your social media accounts you want to publish to. So you see I've already connected Instagram and YouTube, basically all my accounts. Now I will also connect to TikTok to show you how it's done. Just click on the button. Make sure you're already logged into TikTok on your computer before you click connect account. And this is the same for all of these. So make sure you're logged into these social media platforms before you click connect. And that's all you need to do here. And now I need to go back. I need another HTTP request node. First, it's a two-part process. First, you need to upload the video, and then it's submitted for publishing to the different platforms. Let's go to my document, to the bottom. Do we have it here? That's all we need. Okay. So we need post again, because we're posting information. Then we need send headers. We need to have as a value this Potato API key. And I get the key by just click on copy key. Paste this in here. Then click on send body. And here we select using fields below. Now there we click on send body. And here we call it URL. And then let's see. Okay, we first need to actually trigger this one. So let's trigger that to save all the details into our Google Sheet. Let's see. Yeah, you see it's already saved here. Good. And now we go to my upload video. We need to get the URL of the video, so we can just grab it from here. Click execute step. Looks good. And now we can connect the different publishing platforms. So I will just duplicate this again here. This could be the first one. I don't know what I have. First one is Instagram. There we need this URL. API key stays the same. And here we need to switch it to using JSON. And then here we use this piece of code. Paste this in here. Make it larger. Now we need account ID. Well, that's actually not API key. This is account ID. And we get this here. I need to go to my Instagram account that's connected, copy account ID. And then, okay, the text is the caption. It says reference node doesn't exist, okay, because you see here it's called Caption Maker. So I would need to change this to Caption Maker. And then, okay, it looks undefined. Okay, let's actually remove that. Only that part, leave the part to string. And then let's drag this in here. And now you see it's green. The media URL, this is already set. It's Instagram. Good. Click on execute step. Looks like it has worked. Now if I go to Potato under publish post, I see the post was already submitted. It can take a few seconds before it appears, so I may have to reload this a few times. Okay, but I see it's already published. You see here. With the captions for people to engage and comment. Good. So it has worked for Instagram. Let's continue. I also want TikTok and YouTube Shorts, so duplicate. Connect this. This is going to be TikTok. The only thing we need to switch out is this part. So let's go down here to TikTok. Grab this part. Okay. This is already green. Good, good. Now we need account ID from TikTok account. So let's go back to settings. And here, copy account ID. Paste this in here. Execute step. And while this is uploaded and posted, let's continue and also set up YouTube. Duplicate. Double click. YouTube. And then here we just need to replace that part with this code. Make it large. Okay, you see this is turned red. Let's remove it until here. The caption is here. Okay, actually, this should be removed. Okay, this is how it's supposed to be. Now we need account ID from YouTube. Paste that here. Click execute step. And I see in my TikTok account, the video was also published. Good. Let's go back. Click save. I want to, well, I could save the publishing date to my sheet, right? So let's go that. And what I will do now is, this is update info, or save date, update row. And now this is where it's useful to have the video ID, right? Because now it can identify the video ID. And then in that row of that video ID, right, it will save the publishing date. So only thing I need, let's remove that. Remove that. Now as a publishing date, we can just type in bracket. I think it's that one. And that's the publishing date. Reload. A row number, I don't need this. I click on execute step. It saves the publishing date and its time zone format. That's good. And also I could add another one, right? I could add status. Published. Execute step. Then this is also saved. Publishing date published. Now I also see the video on my YouTube channel was published. Good. Now the final step is very simple. I just want to receive a Telegram message back that the video was published. So here do we have it? Send a text message. Because I can then do it all from my phone. I type in the video I want, write the prompt here. It turned into this video with 3 scenes, voiceover music and stuff like that. And then I receive a confirmation, okay, the video was now published. And that's what I want. So here in the chat ID field, first I need to actually select the same account that I've connected, same Telegram account I've connected at the trigger. For me, that's 28. So there's trigger here. And then I can open that. And here I need this ID, actually the chat ID. Drag it in here. Already prepared this response for you here. It should just give me, here's your published video, the caption text that was published with the video link. Execute it. Yeah, that's what I want. And I also want to see the video. So, but for that I need another node. I need a Telegram video message node. So let's add another node, Telegram. Send a video. Need the same Telegram account, 28. In my case, and then we have chat ID. And the video is just a video file. We can grab it from Save Info. So it's from here basically. Click execute step. And then it sends me the video in Telegram. Click save. Now the only thing left to do is to unpin all of these nodes. So if I click on activate and it's active, and I want to unpin all of these. Unpin, where do I have it? Also here. Because now I am done with the testing phase. And I know, and I want each time fresh data, right? Processing different kind of videos. The pinning is just for the testing. Click on save, and now it's done. It's active. All I have to do on my phone, type or speak in the video I want. It's important there's always a comma separation between the video prompt and this second part, and there should be no commas in any of these prompts. So no comma here, because the comma is used as a separator. That's the only thing you need to consider. And with that, this is done. Now, if you want to change your Seedance version from Lite to Pro, that's very simple to do. You would just go in here in the URL. The only thing you have to do is to change this to Pro. And then it will use the Pro version of Seedance. And if you want to increase the resolution, you can just change this. Now in the Lite version, you can change this to 720. That's the highest resolution. The Pro version, you could change this to 1080 to have the highest resolution. So that's how you can change different models and switch out different resolutions if you want to. And with that, the automation setup is complete. Now let's talk about the costs. There are two cost breakdowns I've prepared, Seedance Lite and Seedance Pro. So you can click on it and then you will see the cost breakdown for different posting volumes. So here you see 8 videos per month, 12 videos, 16 videos, 20 and 30 videos. That's like 1 video a day or 2 videos a week. The different tools we have connected in our AI system, OpenAI, just costs a few cents for any of the volumes. The video merge that combines the different scenes into one video. Very cheap, 11 labs, like free up until 30 videos a day, and it's just $5 a month. Cloudinary is free. JSON to video that we use 2 times. One to combine the voice and the video, and then to combine the music, the title, text overlay, and subtitles and stuff to one final video. $3 for 8 videos, $5, $6. So also rather cheap per video. The music generator, also just a few cents. Potato, now this is for automatic publishing. This is optional, so you could just let the videos be generated right here and then just copy and paste the videos you get from here into your social media platforms. However, if you want the fully automated version, that's $29 a month for unlimited videos. And then we have Seedance Lite for those 2 different resolutions. And now for 8 videos, it costs like $4 or for the lowest resolution and $8 for the highest resolution. And these are the corresponding costs here. Now here we have the total costs without Potato. How much does it cost you to generate 8 videos with the low resolution? $8. So that comes down to around $1 per video. And if you want a higher resolution, that's like double, almost double it, like not double, it's 1.5 times more than that without the automated publishing. And so it's still like $1.50. If you want to use the automated publishing with Potato, then the video cost would be that. So $2, $4 for the lower volumes and $3 for the higher volumes. However, that's also like saving extra time, right? And this is what becomes clear here. This is like how much time would you save? Like if for one video, like to generate the video, like to put together the different scenes, even if you use AI tools, add the voiceover, the text overlay, editing the video, all this stuff, at least 30 minutes per one video, right? So that for 8 videos, it would mean 4 hours that this automation would save you in manual work time. So if you would be posting 30 videos a month using this automation, it will save you over 15 hours. Now, if you would outsource the video creation, so you go to Fiverr, you find a person, they charge you like for 4 videos, $180. So that's like $45 per one video. So this would cost you for 8 videos, $360. And for 30 videos, $1,350. So with the automation, if you subtract the costs of this automation, right, the total cost of running it, you would still save lots of money. Here with Potato, without Potato, fully automated, even if it's fully automated and the highest quality with the Seedance Lite, it would still save you over $300, $500, up to even over $1,200 compared if you would outsource it. Now, if you add this, right, if you value your time $50 per hour, running the automations would save you 4 hours. So 4 hours times 50, because you don't have to do work yourself, would be $200. And now you would add on top, you would now combine this. You save the money because you don't have to work, right? And you save the money because you don't have to outsource it. So when you combine it, it becomes even more profitable for you. Like you would save $500 even on the highest quality plan, fully automated with publishing, up to $2,000 compared to outsourcing it. If you want to see more videos like this where I show you how to build this highly effective AI-powered automations, make sure to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my new videos.